What up? How's everybody doing? Man, I'm excited today. I got the latest and greatest in. Whoo, he was not easy to find too. Snagged him up on Walmart. You know who he is? You seen the clip? You seen the thumbnail? You know exactly who it is. It's the gold label Batman. Woo! Man, I've been fighting to get these latest figures. Man, it is not easy out there. These guys are picking them up. You can't find these things. Luckily, Walmart.com dropped it real quick, and I was lucky enough to scoop one up. I shared it on my Instagram. I don't know how many people were, looking at my Instagram long enough to catch it, but enough people caught it quick enough that it did not last long on Walmart.com at all. I mean, it was done and gone within a minute or less. So I don't know how many they put up, but I'm lucky. I'm glad I grabbed one. I'm super, super happy to finally have him. Such a beautiful figure, designed by Todd McFarlane. Man, Todd is one of the best Batman artists out there. He is amazing, and I'm so glad that his toy line finally got to pick up that character. Spawn is amazing, but man, Todd is a Batman guy all the way, in my opinion. So we're lucky to have a brand new figure, designed straight by him. It's not really based off anything other than just right off the top of Todd McFarlane's head. So this is going to be a cool one. I haven't opened anything. It's still sealed. So let's go ahead and get into it. Let's go into the packaging. Straight up, this is basic. It's got the cool McFarlane. See if I can zoom in on that. It's kind of scratched up, but you know how these packages go. McFarlane gold label collection with the cool Spawn logo on it, which is awesome. I like that touch. And then it's got another touch to it on the side. Straight up Todd McFarlane design. Woo! That is cool. And then you can see that right there on the side. Awesome. Very nice. There's something I never show. I never show the barcodes. Oh, that's upside down. There's the barcodes for anybody that's still hunting him, that still needs to find him. And the picture on the back is amazing. Really cool. Batman, designed by Todd McFarlane. He looks really cool, doesn't he? Man. To live in Todd's head, you know what I mean? Spawn, Batman, like all the things that this guy does. Could you imagine what that is in that guy's brain? Like the artistic ability. And then right here it says, source art created for Todd McFarlane designed Batman. Which that reads really weird to me, but that's what it says. And then down here it's got the figures. Got some older figures. Flash, Batman, Earth 22 Robin, which is a newer figure, obviously. The Batman's kind of new, but that Flash is old. This Arkham Knight Batman and Arkham Knight Deathstroke are pretty old as well. So I don't know how they picked those out. That's kind of different. Oh, one thing I wanted to pick out or show you is I like that. It says Todd Batman. Todd Batman. That's really cool. All right. So that's pretty self-explanatory. It's the same design except for the normal. It's the normal McFarlane black box design except for the gold label in the corner. Let's go ahead and open this bad boy up and get into it. I'm so excited. So right off the bat, get into the card. So there's the cool card. Man, looks just like the art on the back. And then there's the Todd McFarlane original design 2020. It's got some cool little information there. I guess you can pause it and read it if you want to. Really cool. Like I've always said, I love these cards. Just don't know what I'm going to do with them. And then you get the cool stand. And then he comes with this cool headband. Got some cool goggles. It's pretty neat. Just goes right on top of his head. I'll show you that here in a second. And then he comes with two big gigantic knives, like throwing knives. Really cool. I'll show you both sides. All right, let's get into the figure. Man, his face is not my favorite for the Batman, but it's still pretty cool. I like it. He's kind of like a grumpy. To me, he looks like an older Batman with these grooves in here. You know, with like the indentions in his face. Like, to me, that looks more like an older guy. Not knocking being older, because I'm probably older than most of the people watching this, which y'all probably don't believe, but I am. But yeah, this is a really cool figure. I do like the ears. Normally I like the shorter ears, but I kind of digging the taller ears. Most of the things are making the smaller ears nowadays, so it's kind of cool to see the bigger ears. He does have a sway to his body. You see that? Like, this arm does not go in as far as this one does, but he has some stuff. I guess maybe that's just the way it's angled. No, he does have a sway. He's swayed to one side. You can definitely tell that to this side he's swayed. Like, he kind of leans is what I mean. He kind of leans to this side. Not bad. It's still cool. I mean, I'm not knocking it. I still like him. Maybe it's just the way I've got mine. I don't know. So you can even see, like, the top of his shoulders. It's kind of hard to see. Like, this one's farther up than this one is. He's kind of like this. You know, he's kind of leaning like that. So he's got a lot of cool detail to him. The cape kind of hangs over. It's pretty hard. It is kind of a rubber, but it's pretty hard. That's pretty loose there, but right there at his shoulder, like I said, that's pretty loose, or pretty soft, but this right here is pretty stiff. So when we get into our articulation, I have a feeling that's going to come into play. He's got some really cool spikes on his gloves, hands, whatever, back of his hands, and then his gauntlets, really neat looking. See, wow, see, he's got his typical Batman there. So he's got the gauntlets on both sides, which is pretty cool. I like his big Batman symbol right there. That's really neat looking. His head wants to tilt too. Like, he wants to be like this. He wants to lean with it, rock with it. No, I'm just kidding. And he's got this cool little strap around his biceps. Got some pouches and stuff. Obviously nothing opens. It's too small in my opinion. I like his belt. He's got some cool things on his belt. He's got two little smaller versions of the knives that he comes with. So that's pretty neat. I like how that's addition. He's got some cool little more pouches and like sprays or whatever around his belt. I like his Batman symbols, pretty nice looking. There's a couple batarangs. I'm trying to get this so y'all can see it. Is that batarangs? I guess that's supposed to be, it's like a half batarang. I'm gonna guess the others are tucked in there. And there's more sprays and pouches, and man, look at all the pouches and stuff. What's behind the cape? Nothing behind the cape, just Batman's butt. He's got some cool plates on his leg. I don't understand the plates, but they look cool. Just like some random armor plates, like right there on his leg. Just random as heck, but. And then he's got another pouches around his leg with, looks like a couple, maybe grenades, there are grenades, but smoke grenades, maybe just actual grenades. Which, probably smoke grenades, because I don't think I've ever seen Batman use an actual grenade, so. And then his boots are really cool. They got some chainmail or something in here. Kind of boxy, but, that's kind of different. I don't dislike it. Got some extra little, protection here. And then his shoes. Got the extra top protection, which is pretty cool. And then got these cool little kicks. And his cape, man, which is kind of weird, but his cape folds over in the back, and it's a plastic. I'd say it's not as soft as some of the other ones that I've seen, but Still really nice. There's nothing wrong with it. I think this is weird that it folds over. So you can see that it folds over, you know, like, and you can't, that would look weird. So it purposely tucks in like that. I don't understand that. And then he's got these cool pouches or, you know, little holders for his throwing knives or mini swords or whatever you want to call it. That's pretty cool. Problem is, they fall out really easily. So if you try to do some picks with your Batman, think about it before you do that, because they may fall out. And he likes to look down. Like, his head just keeps wanting, he just keeps wanting to look down, trying to get him to look straight. Oh, there you go. I messed with it enough. There you go. Okay, I fixed it. Cool. And then there's his, let's put this on, and then we'll get into articulation. Let's check his little visor. Oh, and that pops on really well. See, that right there stays. His little helmet thing. See, that's on there. You can, I felt that pop. Like, you couldn't hear it, but I could feel it. It's a good fit. Look at that. He looks like a crazy chameleon. You ever seen those chameleons that are like looking all a bunch of different directions? That's what I feel like. He's still cool. I really dig this one. Batman is now a ninja. Ninja Batman. Alright, so let's get into articulation of this big guy. Alright, so articulation. Let me take all his little accessories off so I don't wind up losing them while I'm moving him around. Alright, so articulation, his head. He does have like a neck swivel in here or something. I caught it earlier. Oh, there you go. See, he can look down pretty good. You just got to mess with it. I couldn't figure it out earlier, but yeah, and he can look straight. There's not much up. That's about as far up as it gets. But he does have that, I'm going to guess it's that little pole in here. If you've ever taken these apart, you figure that out. I messed with Red Hood and figured out what was inside there. So yeah, he does have some movability in his head. And just like I thought, shoulders, not much at all. You cannot, like, you can't get him. That cape gets all in the way for an upper. Oh, popping. Oh, okay. So that's about it with the bicep down, bicep up. Ugh, that's, yeah, you're not getting much out of that. Like, that's it. Oh, God, scares me. I've seen that new Robin figure. I saw a guy pop the arm right off. So scares me sometimes when these things start click-clacking. He does have a bicep swivel. That's really nice. He has, even with all this stuff, he still has double jointed elbows. That is really nice. I'm glad that they have that. He's got the ball swivels on this Batman are more obvious than I think any other character I've seen. They are super obvious on this character, on this figure. So, you know, not that big of a deal. We all know they have them. So, you know, it's not that big of a deal. But it just kind of sucks that it's that obvious. And let's see, ab crunch. Not happening. Nope. Let's get his arm out of the way. Yep. Not happening. No, oh. And just like any Mark McFarlane figure, all the way back. No forward, but all the way back. That is so weird to me. Todd, what do you know that I don't know? Because I can't do that. I hurt my back going like that. He does have a waist swivel, and it actually works pretty good. I thought the belt was going to be in the way, but yeah, works great. Let's see, ab. You can get swivel out of that too. Can't get no crunch out of it, but you can get it up there in the upper torso. Legs. You know, I don't like going over the legs because they're all pretty much the same. Not much gets in the way of that. He's got a couple of pieces here in the belt and stuff like that that kind of limits that. But I don't know how many of y'all are going to be, you know, getting Batman to do squats or, you know, crunches or anything like that. So, crunches, you know what I mean? Leg lunges. There we go. That's what I was looking for. No leg rotation, just that little bit of leg rotation, just like the rest of them. That's normal for Todd, for McFarlane figures. And then the double jointed knees, which is nice. I love when they give us double joints. And then the ball ankles, which they do kind of cover up in this, which is weird because what is going on here? So if you look at the back of his boot, it has more coverage on this side, on the outside, than the inside. So you're going to get more swivel if you mess with that. So you're going to get more swivel to the inside than you will the outside. So that's no big deal. I don't know how many people actually bother with that, but and then you get the toe. No big deal. We're all used to that. This is probably not anybody's first McFarlane figure. Oh, knives fit in his hands real nice. Bam, bam. And like we talked about, this goes on his head real nice. So, overall, love the new figure from Todd. It's a great figure. Happy to have it in my collection. He's going to look really cool next to my other Batman. I am running out of room for Batman, so Todd, let's do something else for a change, bud. I don't got no room for any more Batman. I'm going to have to build me a new spot. I'm just kidding. Come on with the Batman. I love Batman. I'm good with it. Or 32 more Robins. I'd be good with that too. How about a Drake? We need a Drake, right? Everybody, we need a Drake. Cool, right? No Tim Robbins yet. Or Tim Drake. Tim Robin would work. I guess so. It's Tim Robin. I love this line. Articulation is not my favorite. I've put that out there before. More of a Marvel Legends Articulation kind of guy. But I still love the look of these figures. I think by far they are a better look than Hasbro. But Hasbro's got them beaten Articulation, in my opinion. Just my opinion. Y'all can have y'all's own opinions to that. Everybody does. So, overall, love the figure. He looks really cool. I like the different take that Todd did with this one. So, you guys go out there and get him. And hit the like button. Hit the subscribe. I appreciate it. Keep this thing going. I'm having a lot of fun collecting. I'm having a lot of fun. I mean, I was collecting before this, but I'm having a lot of fun going over the figures. Help me see things that I never saw before. You guys take care. Have a good one. And remember, it's just plastic.